Live action is one of those words that whenever I hear it, I can't really help but just stain my underwear just a little bit. Because every time I hear it, I know that like a beloved IP is probably gonna be get picked up and get absolutely fucked in the butt once again. I'm a huge Cowboy Bebop fan, as you might have noticed from my profile picture on YouTube. And we all know how that played out. I mean, it got canceled after one season. It was not good. It was shit. Also, Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm a really big fan of. I recently rewatched the entire show with my girlfriend for like the 20th time. You know, I'm a big fan. M. Night Shyamalan took that and took a big, very dookie, poopy shit on it. And yeah, no. There's also a new Avatar: The Last Airbender show coming out, and I think the actual producers from Avatar: The Last Airbender are now working on it. Although I thought that I also heard that one of them left or something. I don't know. I don't really know the specifics of it, but that doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't really matter about what I'm talking about right now. But I'm still skeptical of it, even if like the real creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender are working on it. Because I saw some of the costumes and some of the actors that they chose, and I don't know, I'm just very skeptical about it. Also, Sokka, from the screenshots that I saw, looked like a very serious, tough dude again. Just like he was in the M. Night Shyamalan thing. Like, you know, in the Avatar: The Last Airbender animated show, he's like, yeah, airbending slice! You know, he's like the comic relief type of guy, but he has his cool moments. And in the M. Night Shyamalan movie, he just kind of was like, I think there was this one scene where he was like, he was talking with Katara, like, what would you do if they captured me or something? Katara said, and he was like, I'll kill them all. Like, very serious. Like, that's not Sokka at all. So, I don't know, from the screenshot that I saw from the new live action one, he also, from the screenshot, he looked like a very serious dude. Like, he didn't look like a goofy, fun guy or something. And, I don't know, from the other people that I saw that got casted, it kind of just reminded me of the actual Avatar: The Last Airbender episode, The Play, where they all get portrayed by these by these funny actors and stuff.
Prince Zuko, you must try this cake.
I don't have time to stuff my face. I must capture the Avatar to regain my honor.
Well, while you do that, maybe I'll capture another slice.
You sicken me.
They make me look totally stiff and humorless.
Actually, I think that actor's pretty spot on.
How could you say that?
And I don't know, that's just kind of the vibe I got by looking at the screenshots. I'd like to be proven wrong though. I'd like for this show to be really good because, you know, as like I said, I'm a huge Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, so I want something good, but I just don't really see it happening. And, you know, also good example, Halo show. They're also coming out with a One Piece anime live action. I can't really talk about the One Piece stuff and like if this is what fans want or not. But I've watched like 80 episodes of One Piece, and I haven't watched it since. I'm planning on maybe watching more, but it's just so many episodes, and I've got a lot of stuff to do right now. So maybe if I have a little bit more free time, I'll pick it up again, like watch it casually throughout the years. But after seeing the One Piece trailer, I thought it would look. I don't know. I don't want to sound harsh, but I thought it looked like a YouTube fan made movie. I didn't really get the feeling of this is like a big budget One Piece thing that like fans are really wanting. I kind of just looked at it and it looked at first I thought like, oh, this looks cool for like a fan made thing, and then it turned out it was an actual show, and I was like, ooh, you know, I'm not too sure about this. I'd like to be proven wrong on that as well, though. If it turns out to be good, I'll eat shit. I'll admit I was wrong, but I kind of think it doesn't look that good right now. And I think a big reason as to why I don't like it as well is because a lot of these shows in the first place are animated, right? So I think that a lot of the times these shows work really well because they're animated. And if you turn them into like this real life thing, it's gonna kind of turn to shit. Because a lot of the things you just can't really portray in real life, like moves and stuff, the way characters move, the way characters act. And for example, Spike in Cowboy Bebop. The way he moves around in the anime is like very smooth, and like whenever you see him moving, you're like, that's a cool fucking guy, right? He moves like a badass. He's very charming. He moves so slickly. He kicks people like it's nothing. You know, you enjoy watching him, but the way Spike moves in the anime is just something you can't really portray in real life. And obviously, the way he moves is not like what makes the entire show. But little stuff like that is also what, like, if you combine them together, is what makes a great show, right? Also, the character Edward in Cowboy Bebop, it's a very upbeat, like, type of character, right? Like, that's just the way Edward is. And I really like Edward in the show. But the way they portrayed Edward in the live-action movie, or show, sorry, I think they showed Edward in the last episode of the thing, and then it got cancelled. It was actually pretty accurate to how Edward was in the show. But everyone hated it and thought it was cringy. And I think that's because you can kind of brush it off as, oh, you know, it's an anime character, that's just the way they are. And you enjoy watching them. But when it's a real life person, you can like you're placing a real person behind that personality, and I kind of just think that kind of personality doesn't really work in the real world. People don't really enjoy people like that most of the time. I feel like, at least, I don't really enjoy like watching people like that being like in real life. But in an anime, I don't mind because it's an anime character. But in real life, it kind of just reminds me of like people that are super obsessed with anime and make it their whole entire personality. And it's kind of just annoying. I mean, I know I've got an anime profile picture, I've got a Dragon Ball Z poster behind me, okay? But I don't make it my entire personality, okay? This is my little tidy room. I don't go out and doing the Naruto run in the school hallways and stuff, and like saying jutsus around the school, you know. I think that stuff is just kind of weird. But hey, man, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I just think some characters just can't really work in real life. They also made Lion King live action like more realistic. I know it's not actually actual lions and stuff acting, of course, but there's this weird obsession that they have with trying to make stuff realistic. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Because they're trying to get money. It's a cash grab. You know, they take an IP that people love, and they're like, how can we make a quick buck out of this? Just don't pay attention to the real IP at all. Make something totally unrelated or just very, very shitty. Get some money. Easy win. And you know, I get it from a business perspective, I guess, if you want to get money like that, but you're not gonna have people respecting you and you're gonna go down as just another live action flop. And me and my brother yesterday were watching Mission Impossible Fallout because we're planning on watching the new one this week, or well, it's Saturday today, so I'm guessing next week. And I kind of just wanted a refresher of what happened in that movie, because I watched it already. But I was, like, I'm a big fan of Henry Cavill, and I was, like, kind of fanboying about Henry Cavill in that movie the entire time. And I was like, oh my god, he's so fucking handsome, you know, he's so cool. And after I got done watching the movie, I actually saw a post from Henry Cavill being about a Warhammer real-life action fantasy thing. For 30 years, I have dreamed of seeing a Warhammer universe in live action. Now, after 22 years of experience in this industry, I finally feel that I have the skill set and experience to guide a Warhammer cinematic universe into life. Partnering with Natalie Fuscuso at Vertigo has been a blessing beyond words. Without her, we might not have found the perfect home at Amazon, and having a home like Amazon will give us the freedom to be true to the massive scope of Warhammer. To all of you Warhammer fans out there, I promise to respect this IP that we love. I promise to bring you something familiar, and I endeavor to bring you something fantastic that is, as of yet, unseen. And I gotta say, this is the first time that I've had faith in a live-action adaptation. Because a lot of the times, like I said, people see these IPs as like a quick way to make money from fans, right? But Henry Cavill is an actual fan of the IP, and he also played The Witcher, of course, and he quit season 3 now, I think, because he didn't agree with the way it was going story-wise and stuff. And since he is a big fan of the game and books, he was just like, no, this is kind of just shitting on its legacy, I think. And he's also a big Warhammer fan, so, you know, he's coming into this with the perspective of a fan of someone that actually enjoys the IP and wants to respect it. And he said that in his Instagram post too, I think. Like, I promise to give something that the fans will actually like. Because, again, he himself is a fan. So, you know, I really, really hope that this time a live-action production is actually going to be good. Because I have a lot of faith in Henry Cavill. Since he is a fan of the actual IP and stuff, I feel like he's actually going to do it justice. I really, really hope that this video is not going to age badly and it turns out it's going to be like a super shit show as well. Because I'm a big Warhammer fan as well. I'm more of Age of Sigmar stuff and stuff. I think he's making a 40k stuff, so I don't know an awful lot about 40k, but I kind of wanted to try and get into it more and more. Because I also paint like little Warhammer figurines sometimes. I was also thinking about making a video of that, like just a little chill video of me painting my figurines. Because I still have an Age of Sigmar set. And yeah, I'll also probably try and get a little bit more caught up in the 40k lore, because that'd be kind of fun to just do before I watch the show, I guess. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on live action stuff? Do you like it? Do you have a live action thing that you actually do enjoy? I can't really think of a live action movie or product that I actually enjoy. Maybe that's just because right now I'm putting myself on the spot. I'm sure there's maybe one or two that are probably good, that I thought were good. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I just wanted to quickly make a video about this because this is the first time ever that I've been excited about a live action product. And we'll see what the future has to bring. I'm really hopeful for Henry Cavill, so I really hope that he's going to be the stepping stone for other people to show them, like, this is what the fans actually want. This is how you make a good production and not just a stupid quick cash grab that makes everyone disrespect you. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.